All right, so today we have to figure out some things like IK constraints. I have to figure it out because I want to do a walk animation, and manually doing it is just proving to be ridiculously difficult. So every time I try to do the IK constraints, they almost work, but they break. So I'm doing it in a way that is messing it up. So I need to figure that out. Okay, we're going to call this IK-leg L lower. Okay, we're going to add a bone constraint, obviously. Inverse Kinematics. Okay, and then we're going to choose the IK right here. Chain length, we're going to say 2. Disconnect bone. There we go. That's where, okay. See, that's the problem. It just starts being goosey. It starts being super goosey. Well, it kind of almost works, but not really. Okay, let's see here. So go back to edit mode here. Then we're going to extrude this. We're going to disconnect it. We're going to push it in front like that. Okay, so then this is what I didn't do before. You click this and you click that, and then you parent them right here, and then we're going to choose the pole target as that. It's just completely bugged. This is crazy. I can't even reset its position. Okay, let's try it again. Hang on. Let's go back and show the axes under these. Okay, let's see if that works. Well, it's not freaking out so much. Now his knee is bending incorrectly. Okay, so it has to do with the chain. When I add the chain length, it really messes it up. So now let's see if we can get the pole to work. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Do I need to build a new rig or something? Like, why is this so broken? I'm literally like, I'm kind of at a loss for like why it's doing this. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to do something horrible, and we're just going to delete this rig. I know that's terrible. I guess before I do that, hang on. Before I go nuclear, let me try something. Okay, I disconnected this. Okay, that might have been why it was going insane. It was connected to this hip. So now if I go here and I parent it to the bone, but I don't connect it, I'm not going to connect it, because if I connect it, then it's going to make my inverse kinematics go crazy. Maybe I don't have to go nuclear. Hey. Hey, it almost works. Okay, hang on. So it has everything to do with how you parent the bones. You have to like separate the armatures into their unique like sets, like little groups. You have to group the armatures. They can't be like one full armature because there's too many variables. But if you isolate it to like just the leg before it hits the hips, then it seems to be working. It seems to be working better, at least. And now I think everything else is just constraints. So I think we just have these constraints here. Let's turn them off for now. Let's just see what it does. Look at that. Okay, so it has to do with parenting. It has to do with parenting. Okay, all right. We're figuring it out. My goodness. All right. Now we can customize the shape of this one. We can turn it into my circle that I like. Full target, this armature again, this bone. Now, I know that this is all messed up, but I think we can fix it by rolling. We just need to roll this so that the X positions are all aligned, but it looks like they are. Maybe I need to make the X position face outward like that. Let's try it. Let's see if that fixes the pole issue. Okay, now if I move this, that's pretty cool. Okay, look at that. We got his freaking leg to finally work. It actually works. Boom, 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 boom. And then when he like is stepping back, I can bend this down like this. You know? That's much better. Much better. Wow. Okay. Okay, we're cooking. Finally. We're finally cooking this. The end of the tunnel is coming. Okay, I'm very happy with that. That works. Now we have to do it with the other one. So this one, let's go here and let's... I think I have to Alt-P, disconnect the bone. There we go. But it's still connected here. That's good. That's what we want. Okay, his knee does not bend like that. That's not correct. It's not correct. Hang on.
Yes, I am growing very strong. My muscles are getting bigger. Yes, the sleeping times. Oh, sleep so many dream. Now it's time to pump the muscles. Yes, another day of muscles.
That's great. I've never seen that one. Pump the muscles. That's funny. Oh, now it works. I don't know why I did differently. Whatever. It's so confusing, dude. There's so many things. There's so many things you have to figure out, but I got it to work. Okay. Okay, I'll take it. A win's a win. Okay, save. There we go. Goodness gracious. I want to be able to rig anything. So I want to understand how the rig works so that I can build any rig with any object, with like mechanics, with anything that I want. You know, that way I understand how rigs work from the bottom up, instead of me having to be like, I don't know how it works, but I just use this thing and I hit press a button and then it does it. It's like, I don't want to do that. I have to work my way backwards here. Hang on. I'm gonna have to reconnect all these bones. Yeah, we're gonna get the IK constraint. The whole goal of today is getting all the IK constraints working so that we can animate him with ease. We can make him dance. Not that we're gonna do that, but Control P connected. There we go. And now this should move the whole arm, or the whole hand. Yeah, there we go. That's good. But now we need it to bend. He can scratch his butt. I'm able to scratch his butt. It's not bent, like it kind of bends, but it bends in the wrong way. Hang on. Aha, aha. That's actually bending correctly for the most part. It's got some weirdness, but that's actually finally like starting to work. I think I'm starting to understand the logic. Basically, you want them to be like inverted. So you have like one pole that's facing one direction, and then you have another pole that faces like the opposite direction, and you tell it to bend according to where that pole is. And I'll show you what I mean. I'm switching these armatures to envelopes so I kind of know like where my controls are, my poles and stuff are. Okay, and then we need to go into edit mode, and now we need to roll these armatures and have the X pointed toward the pole like that. And same with this right here. Yes. Yes. Okay, okay, okay. I think I'm starting to understand the logic. It's starting to make sense to me after I like stared at it for hours and hours and hours. Experimented it with it. I'm starting to get it. I think I'm starting to get it. And then, so if I, yeah, okay, and now if I can rotate it like this. There, it bends correctly. Yes. Yes. Yeah. I feel like that. It's like, this is that moment in The Matrix where he's like, where Morpheus is like, he's beginning to believe. And I'm like, no. There we go. Okay, yay. And now I can rotate it. I'm 99% sure I understand it now. This has taken a few hours to really get it locked in. Okay, I have my arms working. I have my legs working. It's gonna be so much better, guys. You don't understand. This is gonna make it so much better. But I think I can do it now. I can do it. I did it. I did it. Once we do the fingers, then I can animate them. I can get him to dance. Let's turn off the music and get him to dance. He's feeling it. He's feeling it. Dude. This is great practice for me. This is great practice. This is a very tedious process, but it's all going to be worth it. I'm understanding it. It's making sense. Rigging takes hours, but it's worth it. It's going to be great. And now our rig is starting to look really simplified and nice and easy. Easy. If these all correctly work, but this does not correctly work for some reason. This is the index finger. I have it. I think I have it backwards. I got that twisted. There we go. There we go. Yep, that was it. I am getting it. I am getting it. It's making sense. I finally feel like I have IK constraints. I feel like I can rig now. I feel like I have a much deeper understanding of rigging. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Worth really just getting my hands dirty in, you know? Yeah, this is gonna go so much easier. This is gonna go so much better. Because now I got him rigged. And now he can woo 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 boop 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 boo. It's gonna look so much better. It's gonna be so much easier. It was worth the 4 hours, the 4.5 hours or so figuring this out. It was worth it. More soon. Tomorrow we'll have him walking, and maybe we'll even get his walk cycle done tomorrow to the point that I might be able to add some additional lights and a Boolean effect that I want to add. And then we should be done at that point. So maybe we can be done by end of week this week for this one. We can move on to the next track. And if not, Monday. And then we'll definitely be done by next week at the very latest. And then we'll start on the next track. So this is a big one. This is a huge one. So yeah. All right. Talk soon. See you later.